One of the reasons that archaeologists have missed it has to do less with a dogma and more to do with a global cataclysm that occurred between 12,800 and 11,600 years ago. And that global cataclysm is referred to in geology as the Younger Dryas. It's a very peculiar climate episode that unfolded between 12,800 and 11,600 years ago.
There are certain specific patterns which appear all over the world. Grid patterns, all over the Cave of Lascaux, for example, and you find exactly the same device on the walls of rock shelters in South Africa. Not only are these two cultures distant geographically, they're also distant in time.
Welcome to a journey through time and beneath the earth, where secrets of the ancient world lie hidden in the shadows. Today we're diving deep into the submerged wonders of the Cosquer Cave, a Paleolithic masterpiece tucked beneath the sea near Marseille, and soaring through the immense underground canyons of Scottian caves in Slovenia, a place where history echoes off the walls. Join us as we explore these incredible caves, each holding mysteries that predate the Ice Age. Cosquer Cave, nestled near Marseille in the Calanques of southern France, is a remarkable underwater cave that offers a window into the Upper Paleolithic period. Discovered by Henri Cosquer, a professional diver from Marseille, the cave's entrance lies 37 meters below the surface of the sea near Cap Morgeau. Cosquer, who was driven more by a passion for diving and the allure of the unknown rather than archaeological ambitions, first explored this submerged entrance in 1985. The entrance to the cave, now underwater, was submerged due to rising sea levels following the last ice age, preserving its contents through the millennia. During his initial dives, Cosquer was not conducting an archaeological investigation. It was only after several explorations, as he delved deeper into the cave's labyrinth of tunnels and chambers, that he began to notice walls decorated with what seemed to be ancient artwork. The significance of these findings was not immediately apparent. However, over time, the implications of his discovery began to dawn on him. It wasn't until 1991, several years after his initial discovery, that the true archaeological importance of the cave was recognized. Cosquer reached out to Jean Clot, a renowned prehistorian, who conducted the first scientific examination of the site. Clots confirmed that the paintings and engravings were indeed from the Upper Paleolithic period, marking a crucial step in the cave's study and preservation. Access to the cave remains a significant challenge, as the entrance is a long, narrow underwater tunnel only navigable by skilled divers. This natural barrier has helped shield the cave from casual explorers and the elements, helping to preserve its ancient artworks from both human interference and environmental degradation. This combination of fascinating discovery, unique preservation conditions, and significant historical artifacts makes Cosquer Cave a unique and valuable site for understanding the distant past. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Cosquer Cave, we uncover not only its historical significance, but also the geological processes that shaped it. Within the limestone cliffs of the Calanques near Marseille, France, Cosquer Cave is a product of millions of years of erosion, sedimentation, and tectonic activity. These natural forces have carved out an intricate network of chambers and narrow passages, stretching several hundred meters into the cliffs. The main entrance, now submerged under the sea, forms a 175-meter-long underwater tunnel, serving as a natural barrier that has preserved the integrity of the cave and maintained its internal climate. This has been crucial in protecting the delicate prehistoric artworks within from external influences. Within these ancient walls, over 500 graphic elements tell a vivid story of life during the Paleolithic era. The cave's art is divided into two distinct periods. The earlier works, dating from 27,000 to 19,000 years ago, feature predominantly hand stencils and geometric shapes, reflecting early humans' exploration of personal identity and abstract thought. Later artworks, however, show a marked progression to detailed depictions of both local and marine fauna, suggesting a deepening of cognitive abilities and cultural sophistication among the cave's occupants. Among the cave's unique artistic highlights is the depiction of marine species such as seals and jellyfish, exceptionally rare in Paleolithic rock art, which predominantly features terrestrial animals. This inclusion suggests that the inhabitants of the Cosquer region might have had a unique maritime culture, relying on the sea not just for sustenance, but also integrating it deeply into their spiritual and artistic lives. This stands in stark contrast to contemporaneous inland sites like Cosquer Cave, where the art focuses almost exclusively on land animals, indicating a lifestyle deeply connected to the forests and plains. In drawing comparisons, Cosquer Cave bears similarities to the Indonesian Liang Tedongga Cave, home to the world's oldest known cave painting of a warty pig. Both sites provide crucial insights into their respective cultures' interactions with their environments. However, while Liang Tedongga emphasizes early human interaction with terrestrial fauna, Cosquer Cave uniquely showcases the integration of marine life into human artistic expression, offering a rare glimpse into Paleolithic maritime life. One fascinating theory posits that the dual themes of terrestrial and marine animals in Cosquer's art might reflect a mythological or totemic system where these animals were revered and possibly considered spiritually significant. This is supported by the respectful depiction of these animals, suggesting they held more than mere nutritional value. It is possible that Cosquer Cave served as a sacred site where rituals or teachings about these spirit animals were conducted, making it both a sanctuary and a repository of communal knowledge. This intertwining of art, culture, and spirituality highlights the complex relationship between the cave's ancient inhabitants and their environment, continuing to fascinate and enlighten us about the depth of human history. As we turn our attention from the maritime splendor of the Cosquer Cave to the dramatic landscapes of Eastern Europe, we encounter another fascinating world beneath the Earth's surface, the Scottian Caves in Slovenia. Nestled in the karst region, these caves are not just cavernous wonders, but also a testament to the region's rich archaeological heritage. In 1986, Scottian Caves earned a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage List, celebrated for both their natural and cultural importance. The allure of Scottian Caves has captivated humans for centuries, perhaps even millennia. The dramatic disappearance of the Reka River into the depths of the earth has fueled local Slovene folklore with tales of chasms and underworld passages, hinting at a deep-rooted connection with these caves. One of the earliest comprehensive descriptions came from Johann Weikard von Valvassor in 1689. In his work, The Glory of the Duchy of Carniola, he praised the cave's grandeur, sparking interest across Europe. Yet it wasn't until the 1880s that scientific exploration truly began. These explorations, which continued into the early 20th century, mapped the extensive network of passages and chambers and led to the construction of paths and bridges, making the caves more accessible for both scientific study and tourism. Scottian Caves are a prime example of karst topography, formed by the persistent action of the Reka River. As it flows over 50 kilometers on the surface and then another 34 kilometers underground, the river dissolves limestone, creating a complex network of caves, tunnels, and chambers. This process has led to the formation of some of the cave system's most notable features, such as the Martel Chamber and the Silent Cave. Named after the French speleologist Edouard Alfred Martel, the Martel Chamber is one of the largest underground chambers in the world, boasting a self-regulating microclimate. The Silent Cave, or Tihajama, plunges nearly 150 meters deep, showcasing the incredible power of subterranean rivers and erosion. The sheer depth and isolation create an eerie silence in the cave, occasionally interrupted by the drip of water or the muffled rush of the river further below. Drawing an interesting parallel, Scottian Caves can be compared to the Mammoth Cave system in Kentucky, USA. Both UNESCO World Heritage Sites represent extensive karst landscapes, but while Scottian impresses with its deep underground canyons and river erosion features, Mammoth Cave boasts the title of the world's longest cave system with more than 400 miles of surveyed passageways. This comparison highlights the diverse ways in which water shapes limestone to create breathtaking subterranean worlds. An important aspect of Scottian Caves is the unique biodiversity they support, thanks to the stable conditions of constant temperature and humidity. This environment is home to unique species, including the cave salamander, affectionately known as the human fish due to its skin color. This biodiversity is crucial for understanding karst environments and the evolutionary adaptations of life forms thriving in perpetual darkness, further cementing the Scottian Caves as not only a natural wonder, but also a significant ecological and cultural treasure.
What is important about that finding is that it raises a big question mark over our entire notion of the prehistory of the world. With 130,000 years of human prehistory, of which only the last 13,000 years have been documented because of the archaeological dogma that there was no point in looking deeper. Goodness knows what was happening here.
Imagine diving into the depths of the ocean, only to stumble upon the remnants of an ancient world lost to time. The Bimini Road in the Bahamas and the Yonaguni Monument off the coast of Japan are two such mysterious sites that challenge our understanding of history. Could these submerged structures be the handiwork of advanced pre-flood civilizations, or are they simply nature's remarkable creations? Join us as we delve into the mysteries of these underwater marvels, exploring the theories and controversies that surround them, and uncover the secrets that lie beneath the waves. The Bimini Road, an underwater rock formation off the coast of Bimini Island in the Bahamas, has long captivated historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts of ancient mysteries. This intriguing formation is often linked to the legend of Atlantis and is thought by some to be evidence of an advanced pre-flood civilization. The Bimini Road consists of a series of rectangular limestone blocks that appear to be deliberately placed, creating what looks like a road or wall beneath the ocean's surface. The Bimini Road was first discovered in 1968 by a team led by Dr. J. Manson Valentine, a marine biologist and archaeologist. During an underwater expedition near North Bimini Island, Dr. Valentine, along with Jacques Mayol and Robert Angove, documented the formation, noting its peculiar arrangement and the striking regularity of the stone blocks. Dr. Valentine published his findings, describing the Bimini Road as a structure consisting of large, flat, rectangular stones, some measuring up to 4 meters in length. The stones were arranged in a linear fashion, forming a path approximately 800 meters long. This arrangement led to speculations about its origin and purpose. The Bimini Road is composed primarily of limestone, a common sedimentary rock in the region. The blocks are roughly rectangular and vary in size, with some measuring as large as 4 meters in length, 3 meters in width, and 1 meter in thickness. The stones are arranged in a haphazard yet seemingly deliberate pattern, leading to theories that they were placed by human hands rather than formed through natural processes. Several theories have been proposed to explain the origin and purpose of the Bimini Road. Some geologists argue that it is a natural formation, resulting from the erosion of beach rock. They suggest that the rectangular blocks are a product of natural processes, such as the fracturing and erosion of limestone by wave action and tidal forces. This theory posits that the formation is an example of beach rock, a type of limestone that forms in the intertidal zone. As sea levels fluctuated over millennia, these rocks could have fractured and shifted, creating the appearance of a man-made structure. On the other hand, some researchers believe that the Bimini Road could be the remains of an ancient harbor or breakwater, constructed by an advanced pre-Columbian civilization to serve as a docking area for boats or ships. The most famous and controversial theory links the Bimini Road to the lost city of Atlantis. Proponents of this idea argue that the formation is evidence of a highly advanced civilization that existed before a catastrophic flood event. This theory was fueled by Edgar Cayce, a renowned American psychic, who predicted that remnants of Atlantis would be found near Bimini in the late 1960s. Since its discovery, the Bimini Road has been the subject of numerous investigations and research expeditions. In the early 1970s, British researcher Harold Wilkins conducted dives and studies at the site, reporting additional stone structures and artifacts that further fueled speculation about its origins. Around the same time, Dr. Dmitry Rebikov, a pioneer in underwater photography, captured extensive photographic evidence of the formation, providing detailed visual documentation that aided in the analysis and interpretation of the site. In recent decades, advanced technologies such as sonar mapping and underwater excavation have been employed to study the Bimini Road. These surveys have provided more detailed information about the formation's dimensions, composition, and alignment. Geological studies have focused on analyzing the limestone blocks and the surrounding seabed, with researchers seeking to determine whether the stones were naturally formed or shaped by human activity. Despite ongoing research, the Bimini Road remains a topic of controversy and debate. Many scientists and archaeologists remain skeptical of the claims that the formation is man-made. arguing that the evidence points more convincingly toward a natural geological formation. Nevertheless, alternative theories continue to be explored, with some researchers advocating for more extensive underwater excavations to uncover potential artifacts or further structural elements that could shed light on the formation's true nature. Regardless of its origin, the Bimini Road holds significant historical interest. It has become a focal point for discussions about ancient civilizations, lost cities, and the mysteries of human history. Moving on to another underwater structure, the Yonaguni Monument is one such intriguing formation. Located off the southern coast of Yonaguni Island, part of the Ryukyu Islands in Japan. This underwater rock formation has captivated the attention of archaeologists, geologists, and enthusiasts of ancient mysteries due to its striking resemblance to a stepped pyramid or a complex of terraces and platforms. Discovered by divers in the 1980s, the monument has sparked intense debate regarding its origins and purpose. Some believe it to be the remnants of an ancient city submerged after a catastrophic event, possibly linked to a pre-flood civilization. The Yonaguni Monument was discovered in 1986 by Kihachiro Aratake, a local diver and director of the Yonaguni-cho Tourism Association. While exploring the seabed near Yonaguni Island, Aratake stumbled upon a massive, mysterious structure with remarkably straight edges and flat surfaces. His discovery quickly garnered attention, and further dives were conducted to explore the site in greater detail. After the initial discovery, a series of surveys and exploratory dives were carried out by Japanese marine geologist Masaki Kimura and his team. Dr. Kimura, from the University of the Ryukyus, has been one of the most vocal proponents of the theory that the Yonaguni Monument is a human-made structure. Over the years, his team has documented numerous features that suggest artificial construction. The Yonaguni Monument is composed primarily of fine-grained sandstone and mudstone, which are common sedimentary rocks in the region. The formation is notable for its geometric shapes, including flat terraces, right-angled corners, and straight walls. The structure measures approximately 150 meters in length, 40 meters in width, and 27 meters in height. It consists of multiple layers or steps, reminiscent of a stepped pyramid, with some areas featuring what appear to be stairs or platforms. The monument includes large, flat terraces, some connected by what look like staircases, varying in size and elevation to create a stepped appearance. Additionally, some parts of the monument feature depressions and channels resembling water basins or pools, leading to speculation about their potential use in ancient times. Certain sections include upright stone pillars and walls with sharp angles, which further contribute to the theory of human intervention. The origins and purpose of the Yonaguni Monument have been the subject of much debate and speculation. Some geologists argue that the monument is a natural formation, resulting from tectonic activity and natural erosion processes. They suggest that the geometric shapes are a result of the natural fracturing and weathering of the sandstone. The formation's straight edges and flat surfaces could be attributed to the natural jointing of sandstone, where vertical and horizontal fractures create block-like structures that resemble human-made features. On the other hand, proponents of the human-made theory, such as Dr. Masaki Kimura, believe that the monument is the remains of an ancient civilization that existed more than 10,000 years ago. They argue that the precise angles and regular shapes are unlikely to have been formed solely by natural processes. This theory posits that the Yonaguni Monument was part of a city or complex submerged after a catastrophic event, such as a massive earthquake or rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age. Some researchers have also explored the possibility that the Yonaguni Monument is connected to local legends and myths. The Ryukyu Islands have a rich folklore that includes stories of ancient civilizations and sunken cities. Since its discovery, the Yonaguni Monument has been the focus of numerous investigations and research efforts. Extensive diving expeditions have been conducted to map and document the monument. Divers have used underwater photography and videography to capture detailed images of the structure. Advanced technologies, such as 3D modeling and sonar mapping, have been employed to create detailed digital representations of the monument, helping researchers analyze its features and structure. Geological studies have focused on analyzing the composition and formation of the sandstone and mudstone. Researchers aim to determine whether the features observed could be attributed to natural geological processes or human activity. Studies of erosion patterns and sediment deposition have been conducted to understand the natural forces that may have shaped the monument. Researchers have also explored the historical and cultural context of the Ryukyu Islands to find potential connections between the Yonaguni monument and ancient civilizations, examining artifacts and other archaeological sites in the region. The Yonaguni monument remains a topic of controversy and debate within the scientific community. Many geologists and archaeologists are skeptical of the claim that the monument is a human-made structure. They argue that the evidence points more convincingly toward a natural geological formation and caution against drawing conclusions without more definitive proof. Despite the skepticism, alternative theories continue to be explored. Proponents of the human-made theory call for more extensive underwater excavations and research to uncover potential artifacts or further structural elements that could shed light on the monument's true nature. Regardless of its origin, the Yonaguni monument holds significant cultural and historical interest. It has become a focal point for discussions about ancient civilizations, lost cities, and the mysteries of human history.